you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Friday night. Just rushed home to get here for this video. I wanted to try to do it at 9. Sorry if any of you saw the time moving there, but we're live, baby, and we're here to talk some birds, and it's Dallas week, so you know we're excited here. Almost made a little Dallas week on the graphic, and I was like, wait. Dallas sucks. Nobody cares. I'm not putting anything about them. We know what week it is. We need this team to go out and show what week it is. It's Eagles week, baby, because every week it is about us. We don't care about the opponent, but of course, extra little spice on top there when it's the Cowboys. So, divisional matchup, most hated rival, and my Lord, both teams, stacked with talent, but in our house, I'm looking forward to this matchup. I'm not going to lie to you. And hey, look, it could go either way. It's any given Sunday here, but we are the better team, and I truly feel that way, and we've been talking about it all week. Hopefully you were able to check out the top matchups, all that stuff I put out, but this is your show tonight, so all the questions, all of the things on your mind, whatever the hell's going through there, man, I'd love to hear it. Oh, you sickos tuning in, and maybe you're a true sicko like Drew, staying up till 3 a.m., or you're waking up at 6 a.m. and watching it. You're watching this later. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm ready for this game. Getting pretty damn excited as the days get closer here. But let's effing go, baby. And we got ourselves a question from the mailbag, of course, so we'll get to that. But anything that is on your mind, that's what this show is all about. So let's get it rocking and rolling here. And we've got China in the building. Let's go, birds, and oh, my Lord, I'm ready as well. These walls are not ready because, anytime it's Cowboys week, I just get an extra little pep in my step. And, I haven't gotten any trolling. I've been very surprised by that, by any Cowboys fans. But I've been talking my trash in my videos and, letting the hate be known. But, look, I'm pretty damn excited. And this puts all the rest. You see all the other content creators, media people, everybody just, arguing or, being biased towards this, that. I try to be as real as I could this week, and hopefully you enjoyed those videos. But look, it's a talented team, but I still hate their asses. And everybody else takes all the time in the world talking crap to Cowboys fans. I'll always take the time. Don't worry about that. But here this week, this is where it all comes to a head. This is where, people get to put it in their pipe and smoke it, So I'm all about it, and I can't wait either. I'm just getting that itch. I really feel it. So I feel it's bird beating ass week as well. So right there on the same page, I'm feeling it, right? And we're getting healthier. This line's getting better. We talked about Tyler Steen all season. Looks like maybe he starts at right guard. Oh, I'm getting excited. Sidney Brown getting more reps. Nolan Smith maybe a little bit more. But I've told you, look, Nolan Smith, you're bringing him along. Sidney has had to be thrown into the fire because of injuries. But we got a lot going on here. Young guys, they will come along. A lot of people, we've been messing up, not playing this guy. It's like, dude, we're doing just fine. People are coming along. Some people aren't playing because they're not good enough. And look, I feel a certain way about a lot of people too. And we could just talk about them. Rashad Penny, clearly I thought he could be something in this offense. They didn't like what they saw this offseason. I told you my source told me that. And sure enough, this dude has not been playing. And I thought maybe, okay, kick returner. Nope, not using goal line and kick returner. No, inactive. So I don't know, man. They just don't like him. So I'm not going to tell the best team in the NFL that, hey, you suck, you good. It's like, we're the best team in the league. So, and rushing is doing just fine. We're like 7th in the league. And believe it or not, I think our rush percentage, we actually get first downs on like 40%, I want to say. And that's like 4th in the league. That's pretty good. And, we need a short yard. It's like, dude, you've got Jalen Hurts, and they like Kenny Gainwell. Look, I like Kenny Gainwell too, but people get carried away. He's our best blocking back. He is somebody that is serviceable in the areas we need him. Yeah, he fumbled last week, but the week before that, he gets a touchdown. It's like, look, man, we can't be reactionary like the media is. That is just the chaos. But happy Fan Friday, Liz. I look forward to this show every week because we talk about a lot of stuff. We break it all down, and I enjoy that. But a lot of those, I can't be live. I always love having you guys here. Not that I don't enjoy when you guys comment on those other videos, but it all like just comes to a head, right? On Friday, it's like, let's go, baby. And I don't know why. I feel like I literally get the same feeling like a game, like I do for this show, because it's nerves, right? So it's just like, getting excited. But that's what I live for. So I'm all about it. And I hope you guys are all having a great week, ready for the weekend. I know a lot of people, we work on the weekends and things like that. So it's not really, I always hated that. Like, it's Friday. Now I have had jobs that it has been Monday to Friday, but it's so funny because so many people in the world, it's like, bro, there ain't no days off, man. But let's go Birds. And I always appreciate you guys taking the time on a Friday night to come talk some Birds with me because, well, you guys are sickos. And that's what I try to build here, a family of sickos. And that's, it makes my heart sing, dude. I love it. So love to see the love being shared down here. And I'm all about that ass beating week. I truly feel the same way here. So glad you guys are feeling that positive energy. Let's get it out there. Let the good juju flow. This team going to whoop the hell out of those Dallas Cowboys. And you guys have any score predictions, anything that's on your mind? That's what this show is about. You guys want to tell me how you feel. You want to ask me how I feel. I mean, there's a certain person you want to know about the tight end EJ Jenkins that we signed on the practice squad. I do this show because I put out so many videos. Daily you get at least one. But a lot of times there's multiple videos, and I try to make posts and put the shorts out so that you guys have something to get you by, right? And I try not to make things that don't matter, but I know I've been getting better at just posting everything that everyone's talking about, like trying to stomp on the Derrick Henry things, like trying to show people how the cap works, stuff like that. So trying to make this a place where you can come every day and, learn something or gain information about, the injuries and things that are happening. But this is for fun, right? This is where, we get to just shoot the shit, man. And I'm all about that. And I love it. So, and the Cowboys fans are actually respectful. Hey, it's weird. I have not gotten any slander here. Now, years prior, I've definitely had my fair share, but I don't know. Maybe they just all learned. Yeah, probably not the guy to be trying to, just make stuff up and lose their minds about, because I prefer to talk football. But I have a friend, Ryan. I had another buddy, may he rest in peace, but only a couple people I could really stand in life that were Cowboys fans. But my buddy Ryan, he's awesome. He's very respectful dude just in general. But yeah, you wouldn't think it. It's really weird, but that's a whole nother story in itself. But Ryan's a good dude. Shout out to him. But his Cowboys about to get that ass whooping. Haven't heard from him this week either. What the hell? It's Friday. Jeez. Going to blow out Dallas. Just got the feeling I'm all about it. Let's go, baby. Joseph, my man. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you tuning in, dude. Yo, let's go. Daniel in here. We're getting this party started, and I'm ready to watch some Birds too, brother. I really think that this team continues to get better. And I know I sound like a broken record. I believe in this team. They'll be repeat my Super Bowl. I really feel that way. Like, I'm trying to, when I make these videos, give you every ounce of information to counteract all the bullshit they put out. I try to give you all the numbers people like. I try to give you the analysis. I mean, all of it, so that we can show people that this team is about to win the Super Bowl. And if they don't like it, well, that's too bad for them. And I really think that we are building a dynasty here. I just had a great conversation with my brother earlier, and we were, he was like, oh, and look, if my brother's giving me props, that's big time. Shout out to him. But he was like, dude, you did, man. You told me all about Tyler Steen earlier. And look, we talked about not only he, but a lot of these young guys, a lot of these pieces where it's going to take a little time. Let's be patient here this year. We got new coordinators. We've got things happening. And then you talk about injuries. We're talking about Steen, yeah, because Juergens is hurt. You talk about the secondary, we're adding pieces. Well, because these guys are hurt, so sometimes things get forced upon you, but not such bad things. And I think that, this team, best team in the NFL. And now we literally are, right? And I've been saying it every week, but it's like, I'm telling you, we're going to prove it. And this is the kind of week you got to do it. The whole world's watching. Eagles, Cowboys. And, I really think that they are very talented. They are. Do not get me wrong. I'm not one of these people that's going to come out here, oh, yeah, but look, we could beat the brakes off them. Really, if this defense plays like we know they can, like they did against the Dolphins, no way you can't stop Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Brandon Cooks, Tony Pollard, because Dolphins are way more talented on offense. Now, on defense, they are very talented. But I don't give a shit because we're very talented on offense. And we got Jalen Hurts as quarterback. So that right there puts fear into your heart, and as a defense coordinator, you got to have to defend him and Swift and Goddard. And then, of course, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. We added Julio now. And we've got so many weapons and things that are, going on where I think that this offense is only going to get better as well. So I think, you run the damn ball right down their throats. You open up the passing game. Diggs is on IR, and Bland has been playing really well, but Bland and Gilmore, they're going to have their hands full with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So I think that, A.J., for me, hold on one second. What is somebody's doing something? Yeah, I don't know what that's. I think it's the shower. Okay, I was like, what in the hell's going? Jesus, it's right next. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. But yeah, sorry. Now my train of thought is broke. It's either Herschel or somebody or something. It's always got to be. But honestly, I'm ready for this team. That's what I was talking about. This offense, defense. If you caught the top matchups, talked about the special teams, all this stuff, man. I think that we're going to really show people we're only going to get better and better and better. I got no choice because hey, and that's it. If we play our best football, no one can shut us down. And I think for me, we've proven beating the Dolphins that if we're at our best, nobody stands a chance against us. So that's my feelings on it. Eagles 31, Cowboys 20. I am all about it. Where is my phone? For the love of God. This is just... It's always, and like I couldn't be home in time. It's like, holy hell. It's just, oh man. Sorry about that. That's just really annoying the hell out of me. I don't know if you hear it, but I do. And it's just blowing my mind here. So, yes, it is. Christmas is coming early, and I'm all about it. And yes, Liz, one of my sickos here. You've been tuning in, and it has been nothing but a pleasure getting to know all of you since you've been tuning in. But you were a part of this true sicko season where we broke down everything we possibly could. And one of the things we talked about was Tyler Steen and what my little birdie told me. And dude, if Stoutland's saying that, he is possibly the next Brandon Brooks, that's what he thinks of his size, athleticism. And it's if he can mold him into that, obviously that's a long way to go. But if that's the hope and that is what they're, seeing there, holy, for the love of God, like, oh my, I'm excited about it, right? So I really think that it will be a nice early Christmas present. And, I was saying earlier in the video, when my brother gives me props, it's like, whoa, hey, whoa. So that was pretty cool. But I was like, yeah, man, very excited about him. And, we talked about this whole draft class, a lot of excitement here, but patience being the key. We knew Jalen Carter off the bat would start, but Sidney Brown being thrown in the fire, thought he would take a little time. He's proven he needs a little time to work on a few things, but I think overall he's got a very bright future. Watching him laying some licks on people, but obviously some mistakes there. But hey, it is what it is. Story about the Cowboys receivers talking trash. Yeah. Look, Dan Sileo is the one who made that up, and I say made up because I just always assume anything he says is made up because he just doesn't know what he's talking about. But I posted a video today where if you want to see a man squirm in his seat, he was just trying to say to Merrill Reese about like, oh yeah, is it fun to watch Jalen Hurts, or is he the most fun to watch? I'm not saying the best player to watch. And then Merrill Reese is just like, no, I think at the end of the day, like Jalen Hurts could go down as the greatest Eagles quarterback of all time. And you could see him. He was like, just sweating, dude, losing his. I thought his head was just going to blow up like I was watching The Boys or something. But I was like, yeah, baby. Loved it. But, dude, he's going to try to. And it's like, we don't need the bulletin board material from you, Chode, because he literally hates on the Eagles nonstop, dude. And, hey, look, if they are talking trash, you're in for a rude awakening because that's cute. That's cute. They have had their struggles. Slay and Bradbury have clearly had their struggles. We just talked about it. Top matchups, go check it out. I talked about their, completion percentage rating and what they're giving up, all that stuff. And, the young guys, yes, Ricks is looking good. Sidney Brown can help in certain situations. We talk about that big nickel. We talk about, Josiah Scott being brought in. Didn't play defense last week, but the week before he was starting. Like, we're moving pieces around. Roby's out again. So, yeah, there's been some issues there, but we also shut down the Dolphins. So watch out getting cocky there, little boy. So if they did say it, all right. For some reason, I'm getting the boring games. Hey, it could be, man. The defenses could step it up. You never know, especially with, these divisional games. And it's always the opposite of what I do, like on a parlay or something. I'm like, oh, yeah, this one's going to be high scoring. Then it's like 17-10. And then you're like, oh, well, this is going to be a great defensive game. And then all of a sudden everybody's just stuck in ass and it's, 36-28. And you're like, what the hell is going on here? So divisional matchups, man. You never know what could go down there. But yeah, man, battle to the death. I'm all about it. But I would love to just see us go beat their asses and be able to enjoy my Sunday. But I'm sure this is going to be a barn burner, and I can't wait for it. Watch party. Let's go. That is something I cannot do, Joseph. Some more power to you, but that is one of my rules. I will not watch a game with a Cowboys fan, especially on Eagles-Cowboys game. I won't watch it with a period. But yeah, man, I'm weird. I'm a true sicko, but I have my own weird little things. But hey, man, have fun, enjoy yourself, and yeah, man, yeah, China, you know, they're very reactionary. It's always like yesterday, Tyler Steen. I've been sitting here for 6 months talking about, you guys know. And also it's like people are telling me, like, wait till you hear about dollars. And I'm like, I know. I'm very aware. You know, then you got stuff like, oh, Rashad Penny, like now he's the starter because one guy like wrote an article, and then everybody just says the same exact thing over and over again. It's like, do you guys not think like we don't see the first person that said it? And then like, I think, and it's like, I don't, man. I think the Eagles are going to continue to do what's found them success. And I don't think they care what the media says. You know, oh, we got to trade for everyone. You know what I mean? And it's like the reactionary shit. That's why I started the show, man. And you guys know it. I just had enough. It was like, all right, man. If we're going to be pissed, we're going to be pissed because there's reason to be pissed. You know, like making shit up and just being pissed all the time. Not my thing, man. I have enough crap going on in life. You know what I mean? This is our escape, baby. Our Eagles, they might hurt our souls pretty much every Sunday. But guess what? They also give me joy every other moment beyond that. I love my Eagles, even if they're sucking ass. I don't care. Always, always, always. So let those people, let them hate. We will educate, and they will be on board. And you know it, China. You know it. Let's effing go. My man Steven in here. Hope you're having a great Friday, my man. Hope you're ready for this game. We got another prediction here. 38-13 Hurts going off. I'm all about it. Let's go. And I know my fantasy team will enjoy another Jalen Hurts game. Ooh, it has been truly beautiful. And this week I play the guy that laughed at me for drafting him. I don't know if you guys remember me telling this story, but I play in a league where it's points per completion as well. And Jalen Hurts, not necessarily, you know, throwing a million completions. If you think that way, right? For me, it was the thought process was no, he's only going to get better. We're going to have some tough games this season, especially toward the end. So I'm going to trust in him. Someone took Mahomes. It was clear as day to me he was the next guy to take. And when I took him, someone was like, yeah, you guys are taking quarterbacks too high. And I said, in this league, man, you really want to put an emphasis on quarterback. He already knows this. He plays in the league. But, you know, he just wanted to whine. And I'm the kind of person like, I'll remember that. So I waited. And then, like, I remember he took, like, Dalton Kincaid in a really high round. And I was like, did you just take a backup tight end as your backup tight end? Because you already had, like, Kelsey or Mark Andrews, one of the top guys. I'm like, why would you? I'm like, oh, but you want to tell me I shouldn't take Jalen Hurts. All right, dude. Okay. Well, now that I'm in second place currently, but I have the most points scored, I can't stand fantasy sometimes. Like the games I lose, I always have to play, you know, the guy with the most effing points that week, and he somehow beats me by a point. Oh, but most points scored, that makes me confident. I took out the undefeated person last week, knocked them down a peg so I could get a little closer, but yeah, man, this person's in for a rude awakening because now they don't. I think Baker Mayfield's their quarterback because they had Aaron Rodgers and Deshaun Watson, and oh, that's truly beautiful. So I've got a nice little, you know, personal side vendetta there in this game. So all about it, and yes, I would love to see that. Indeed, I don't use Boston Scott more, surely. Well, they use Boston Scott about as much as they should. You know, Kenny Gainwell, I don't think should be used anymore. He had 30% of the snaps. I think, you know, around 20, 25 is okay. 30, all right, I get it. You don't want to, you know, hurt your running back. DeAndre Swift, want to be healthy all season. But a 70-30, that's nice, you know, and a little dabble of Scott, okay. But I don't think they really need to do, you know, anything different there because we're one of the best rushing attacks there is. I just think that we need to get things clicking and stop making stupid mistakes. And you've seen this running attack go off. Now, I've seen the media saying, like, why weren't the Eagles running the ball all game last week? And I don't know if they watch these games, but it's like, you know, a lot of times when you're down, you know, yeah, you want to stick to the run, but I don't know you necessarily want to run the ball every play when you're trying to score fast and catch up. So I know that's got them gripped up, but that is what it is. But Sunday night, I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, the post-game show. it's going to be a barn burner. Now, I was invited to my brother's cabin, so I might do that. So if so, I'll be doing a pregame show from the cabin, and this time I'm going to make things work on that damn thing. And then on the postgame, I'll either be doing it there or have to tell you, hey, I'll talk to you in a couple hours when I get home. But yeah, I'm pumped up about this one, man. I really, really am. And it's going to be nice to get a win against the Cowboys, obviously, and every running back used for exactly, and that's exactly what it is. And Boston Scott will dabble in certain games, and especially if the first two aren't doing the greatest, they feel they need something different. They like what Boston can do here, and I think Boston Scott, jack of all trades. He can run tough, he can catch the ball, and he's not like he's super great at all these things, but he's very serviceable to do all the things that DeAndre Swift does, what Kenny Gainwell does, but Kenny Gainwell is our best blocker. So that's why he plays, especially a lot on third down. And, we're passing downs. And then when you have DeAndre Swift, clearly you want to use him as much as you can. But, man, this offense is so loaded. Like, how can you really say, like, oh, man, it has to. Now, trust me, you guys know one of my mottos, run the damn ball. I'm all about it. But there are times where I'm, like this week, I'm understandable that we didn't run the ball while we were down by 2 touchdowns. We needed to score fast. So it is what it is. But I would obviously like Tyler Steen to start. I think our running woes at times have been due to the fact that Cam Jurgens is out. And I've told you for over 6 months, almost 7 now. I think Tyler Steen, once he's ready, he's going to be the right guard at some point this season. And I think he is the right choice. And I think he might make some mistakes, dude. He's a rookie, and people will be calling, we got to trade him, even though the deadline's over. Well, then cut him, even though that's really stupid. And, why would you cut a draft pick when I think I've heard it with Kaylee Ringo. It's like, dude, you want to see these guys develop, at least see what you get out of your draft pick. Why? Because you take on dead money, like you hurt yourself to get rid of someone, and then you have to sign someone else. Like that literally makes absolutely no sense. But let's try not to go there, any of the reactionary fans. But I think he's going to do great in the future. I'm very excited about him. Blown out Dallas in a long time. Yeah, man. Look, divisional matchup, always going to be a barn burner. And, look, you'll have your times where there's blowouts and things like that happen, but we'll see. Hey, that's all right, Steven. But, hey, like I've said, he'll take over the role of Boston Scott. 2 carries maybe in the game, if he even gets that. I would like to see him back there as the kick returner. So the question for tomorrow is, do we elevate Devin Allen for the practice squad, as you guys heard me talk about earlier today in the game status report? But I don't think so. He's not good. But Rashad Penny, we talked about it since we signed him. 7 kick return touchdowns at San Diego State. If you're not going to use him, might as well just use him as a returner. Why not? Get a spark going there, and, well, Boston Scott's out, and he is your kick returner. Cubby's not really a kick returner. He's the punt returner. So, you could use him, but let's get Rashad Penny back there. But don't think you're going to see much of him on the offense. They kind of already have their offense mapped out. But, if they feel they want to use him, maybe they surprise us. I'd be okay with it. But I'm not mad about it. I'm not, oh, my God, because if they don't think he's that good and Boston Scott's ahead of him in the depth chart, I'm not dying to see that. If he's lost a step and they don't think he fits in this RPO style, and I've talked about that a million times, why he's not playing, he just maybe doesn't fit, in the shotgun RPO that we like to run. So, well, it is what it is. Hey, look, I think, what makes you predictable? China, every running back's used for stick. Well, I think the fact that they're all able to do different things is what I was saying there. In her statement, that's a good thing. It's good to be able to do, certain things, but you can also do other things. So when Kenny Gainwell's in there, you think, okay, he can pass, but we do run the ball with him. So, but yeah, I know people want the Eagles to be predictable and put in Rashad Penny so that we show them we are running a short yardage back, but I don't think we should be predictable at all. I have to disagree there. Close friends is like, oh, yeah. And look, we, we're all human beings. We all make mistakes. And clearly somewhere in life, they or their family members made mistakes. So, but hey, it is what it is, man. We're Birds fans, so we're the lucky ones here. Outlandish prediction. We're going to sweep everyone. Hey, I already feel that way. I told you that beginning of the season, China, so I'm right there with you. We are not only going to do that, and we win the Super Bowl, just imagine what it's going to do to all those Cowboys, Giants, Commanders fans. They are going to be, bro, they aren't going to have any of that. Well, we beat you that year when you won the Super Bowl, so that makes us the Super Bowl champions, actually, because, you know that's what would be coming. And dude, we're gonna get to this Fan Friday question here, and we're gonna give him some more here, but we'll definitely hit him right in the mouth. We're going to the Super Bowl and we're winning. Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Fan Friday, I'm in a shelter, but anyway, thanks for doing it. Hey, man, I'm really sorry to hear that. Hope all is well, man. But you're in my thoughts, my prayers, all the good vibes, sending everything I can, whatever you believe in, feel, man. All that positivity is coming your way, dude. But this show, that's what this is for. We're all in different parts of the world and got different things going on. And look, man, there's days where yesterday, I don't know if you watch Top Matchups, it probably like sounds weird at times. I literally had to pause it at times and try to restart. I actually was extremely sick yesterday and was vomiting. It was awesome. And I literally had to stop the show, come back. I deleted the one. And then when I started making the other one, I seriously thought I was going to have a heart attack. I was like, my God. But I was like, I got to push through because you guys are dependent on me. So look, man, honestly, I do this because, it helps me. But the fact that it helps you is what truly means the world to me. And all I'm trying to do is come out here, talk birds. And, I know there's a lot of negativity out in the world. And we talk about it, laugh about it. But it's like, look, honestly, I'm just here to have a great time with you guys. This is my escape as well. And, I was lucky to get a second chance in life, lucky to have a great family. And, everything else in life was pretty much stripped from me. And it's been hard times. But I'll be real with you. The Eagles and you guys and obviously my family, it's just all one that has helped me fight through this, man. And just I try to get better and try to improve my life. And there were times where it was definitely darker, man. So if you're going through dark times, just want you to know there is a light at the end of the tunnel, man. And I say this all the time because I mean it, you ever want to reach out, I always am here for you guys. Some of you have my phone number. I really try to do my part to be there for you. Just be a friend because we all go through stuff, man. And I'm not trying to preach to you. I mean, you just want to escape and talk birds. I'm all about that too. I know when and I'm no preacher, I'm no, counselor or anything like that. But I always just try to point people in the right direction. Just give them, my words, what has helped me. And hopefully that helps them. But hey, man, whatever's going on with you, I hope that all is well there. But go birds, dude. Reach out anytime, any place, all about it, man. But Fan Friday, this is my escape too. So I'm glad you guys come here and can find that escape. But man, I'm with you right there. I think that we're in good hands, so we got to trust the process here. D needs to be the glue in our defensive coverage. Well, we all need to cover well. That's for sure. I heard if Hurts protects the ball, we're blowing. Hurts has been great protecting the ball. If guys could just hold on to the ball, that would be great. Julio is definitely going to be part of this offense. Just like last week, I'd like to see him get extended reps like we talked about all week. So we shall see here. But the thing about Dallas, they try to double up AJ. Hey, look, what we talk about every week here, that a defense is always going to have a hard time with us. We have too many weapons here, man. And each week someone's going to complain about one guy not getting, Devontae didn't, Dallas, Jalen Hurts ain't running, Jalen Hurts ain't passing. And it's just always something where they've got to find something, dude. And I feel bad for him at this point. So is what it is. Merrill video. Oh, yeah, you saw it, dude. And he was squirming in his seat. I love it. But all right, let me try to scroll through here. We are way far behind. Okay, we're best record. Yep. We do not. Go, my man. E-Money in here. Go effing birds. My dude, and all about that score prediction. But fantasy of Hurts. Nice, dude. I got Hurts and Goddard myself. 5-2 against 161, no doubt. This fantasy. This year it's been annoying with all the injuries and things I've gotten, man. I'll be honest with you. Hope Swift. Look, I'd like to see Swift go off. I'd like to see everybody go off. Everybody. But look, they've got a damn good defense. So whatever's working, however we can get cooking, let's go. And I'm ready for Tyler. I cannot wait. If he gets this opportunity, I'm all about it. But McCarthy is a chode for sure. But they've got Schottenheimer there now at OC. I think he might be calling plays, but I'm not really sure. at the 44-6 game. Very nice. Very nice. Dak versus Eagles stats kill me. Related play. Yeah, man. If they would just understand that, like, every time we play them, it's like Gardner Minshew or a meaningless game, or, you know, somebody's hurt. Like, come on, dude. And look, that's, you have to understand about Cowboys fans. They live in the past. They're like, who cares what you did in the past? Like, this is a new team, but that's just their mindset. They don't really have a strong understanding of the game. So, and not to say, I mean, that's, you know, a lot of casuals out there, but yeah, we'll see, man. No, we're going to shoot the 3 backs we have because Boston Scott is out, my man. So yeah, we're going to have them. But I got a bet for 200, no doubt. Go win that thing, my friend. Go win it. Oh man, and look, you know, and you got to bust their balls good. You got to get them real good because clearly it's a great rivalry. And look, I'm all about, you know, having a good time, but I'm going to talk my shit. Don't worry. And we used to have a good buddy, Dwayne, may he rest in peace. And that's how, like, the whole connection happened. And we're like 3 completely different people. It was the funniest, like, little trio you ever saw hanging out. But Dwayne was from Philly. And so, of course, we hit it off right away. He was a diehard Eagles fan. But this one time, this is how long ago, I still drank at the time. And we went over to Dwayne's house and we're like, dude, we're going to play some NBA and some Madden. We got to get some drinks. Like, yeah, like, just, you know, it was like a random weekend. And we finally made it happen. We all got together and we got pretty tender. And there was a game and, bro, they went at it, dude. And I just remember the words Dick Rider being used so many times by Dwayne to Ryan, man. And it was, pretty funny. I'm not going to lie to you. So I don't know when, did you guys see when that door opened? I honestly had no idea that was even open. That's so funny. I'm assuming Herschel will try to get in here, but I don't know if you guys saw. Got some things. I'm ready for this bye week. I'm gonna try to do some things like little videos here and there, but dude, I'm gonna be a little bit of a ghost here, man. Read blanket chip style because I'm so ready to get this room done. Not breaking any ankles, not getting sick. I don't care even if I do. But I'd prefer to have my ankles so I can carry a lot of this heavy stuff, like this stupid ass dresser, out of my damn room. Get this couch moved. There's just stuff shoved in this office, like, dude, ever since the whole bathroom thing, like, stuff just started getting moving, and I just kept moving in here because this is the spare room, and it's like, well, this is also my damn office, and I want it to feel more like an Eagles, like it used to, man. I used to have all kinds of, well, it is what it is, man. Getting old sucks, and just time, it just flies, and I don't know where it goes, man. But this show obviously takes up most of any free time I have, but oh, yeah, they do. I'm going to have to agree with you 100% there. Say some BS. Yeah, you know they would. You know they would. They're always moving the goalpost, looking for something. And yes, Legend, we are definitely, my man or woman, whoever you are, dragon, horse, I do not judge, do not care. But look, whatever's going on, always here for you guys. And hey, some of you guys have had some serious stuff going on. You have reached out, and that means the world that you think, you know, like, just talking to me can help. Because look, again, I am no counselor, nobody like that, but I've been to hell and back. So I'm never going to judge you. I don't care. I just try to be a friend, you know, and I've come from a place where it's like you push everyone away or you feel like you can't talk to anyone because, you know, whatever. But sometimes a random ass dude like me comes along. So I just try to be that person. Literally just happened. Went to this shop, man, and I don't know. Me and this guy started talking about my YouTube channel, and dude, just this conversation right here. And look, he was like, "Oh man," he started crying, and I was like, "What the hell?" And he was just like, "Man, I'm really sorry." He's like, "But I've been really struggling with my mental health and just the things you're saying." And I was like, "Gee, like, oh my god!" Like, something was telling me to go. I went in, grabbed an energy drink, and I was like, "Oh, I shouldn't do this." But I had met this kid before, and I saw him, and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" So then we started talking, and dude, it was crazy. But that's what it's all about, man. And I'm here for you guys. I love you all. People think since we have a tough schedule that everybody else, no way, man. It's not us that has a tough schedule. It's teams. I just had this conversation too with my brother earlier. I said, you know, the gauntlet the media wants to say we've got to go through. No, we're not looking at our schedule saying, no. It's every team looking at their schedule going, oh, no. So they can, you know, spin whatever they need. Whatever happens this weekend, I'm still very confident in this team. I don't want to lose, but shit happens. You know, I'm staying confident. It ain't gonna happen. We're winning this game. Let's effing go, baby. 8-1. Love your content. Yo, appreciate that, Joseph, my man. Always try to give you guys all the real news, all of the truth, the things that nobody else is doing out there. I try to give you the cap stuff, the depth charts, all the things to, like, if somebody's out, you know everything, who's the backup, all that. But I also like doing this show because then you get a chance to know me. I get a chance to know you. It's not just, I'm trying to, I hate that. I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to be short with you, but sometimes I get on now and there's like 50 comments and I still didn't even answer the 50 comments before. So I'm like, and I answer every one of you because I love you. And it's like, oh my God. And I just go from the bottom and make my way up, man. And then I get done all of them. And then I refresh, go back and check comments. And there's like 15 I haven't answered because my notifications doesn't show me them all. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I've got to make sure in each video I'm not missing any. So you guys think I'm ignoring you. If I ever don't answer you, you know something's wrong. So just say something again because dude, I love it though. It's growing. So that's what you want to see, but it makes it pretty crazy for me. Put on our schedule is beatable. Yeah, man, we are the best team in the NFL. We can beat anyone because that's how we're going to win the Super Bowl. Did you get the screenshots of the haters I sent you on Facebook? Remember you said you were doing? I did not, but I will have to check that out. I'm horrible with that. I literally, I like turn off notifications from Facebook, so I don't have. Mark, Nina, Drew. My apologies. I've got 3 here. I do not have anything from you. How do you check like that? Is it like a request? I'm not sure I'm friends, or maybe we are. And there it is in the message requests. Oh my God, I got a lot of requests. Holy hell. What is, oh, dude, I got to go back to this. What the hell? Dude, yikes. Okay. I gotta get on that. But thank you. I appreciate that. I've tried and I had something working, and it was, all of the slander people were talking about Hurts, all that stuff that was going on. But I wanted to do a part where like other people were on board with Hurts, but nobody was giving me stuff from before last year because nobody had any. So I was like, well, I can't do that. So I think maybe what I'll do again is like we did with the playoffs, like just make the hater video of all the people talking trash. So I'll have to check that out. But not going well. It's not going well. China. Double AJ. Yeah, man. Good luck, whoever you're going to try to double there, man. This team is loaded. They can try whatever they need. I think they've got good corners, though. So they'll, I'm sure, play the same style they've been. My man GP in here. Let's go. Appreciate you taking the time. Some creative plays this game. Oh, yeah. Always creative. Loving to see it. Did you see the story of the group of Eagles fans from the UK coming to Philly for Sunday's game? It's the first time in the States, and they're going to the Sixers game. That's pretty awesome. My one buddy from Germany, I think this is his first game coming to the States. And that was one of the messages I missed, so I better check that out. But that is what's up, dude. I love to hear stuff like that. So cool. And hopefully safe travels for all of them. Hopefully a great time. Sixers, go get that W. Already got money down. I'm ready. 1 o'clock tomorrow. 1 o'clock. And, dude, I just was doing the damn thing. Who the hell are they playing? It's a good – Suns. They're playing Suns. So Booker, Durant, probably. So – looking forward to that one. I know Beal's been out, but maybe a little more. Kenyon Martin Jr. Yeah, I'm old as hell talking about Kenyon Martin's son. Oh, Kenyon Martin was one of those players where I hated him, but I loved him. He was on the Nets, and it was just like, son of a bitch. Him, Jason Kidd, Kerry Kittles, obviously Vince Carter, Todd McCullough left us, went over there. I remember that team, and then he went to the Nuggets, and it was like AI and Carmelo. And I remember I had like NBA, me and my buddies would play, and I always had like the alternate light blue, like Nuggets and those guys. I always we'd make these super teams, but I'd have like someone like Kenny Martin on the bench just so I could bring him in and like what tough guy. Like it really matters in a video game. But I was always a fan. So that's crazy. His kid's playing now. Like I'm excited about that trade. We got some picks, we got some money. So let's go Sixers. Let's win that game. That's awesome. I hope they have the greatest time. Somebody send them to a correct place to get cheesesteaks. I swear to God, if I see pictures of these people at Pat's or Geno's, dude, don't somebody help them. Do not let them go to the wrong place. Yeah, exactly, man. So it's hilarious that people want to try to hold on to the past, but as a Cowboys fan, I think you kind of have to, right? But that's something I want to get into. So I'll get right back to your questions here. I think it was my Hershey. Yeah, right. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I thought I heard something and like the light changed, but these lights always go off. So I think I just assumed it was the lights and I was probably reading something. So that's awesome. I'm going to go back and watch that. That's slick little Rick. So now I wanted to get to this fan question for the mailbag. So Liz hitting us up with, why do you think if the Cowboys win, it's a bigger deal versus if the Eagles win? Oh, and do I love this one because it's a great and easy answer for you. Liz, I appreciate you getting that in there. But for me, the answer is simple. To the Cowboys, this is their Super Bowl. We all know they can't get out of the second round. They haven't gotten out of the second round since I was 9 years old. 9. I was almost 10. Now I'm almost 40. That's how long it's been. Like, let that settle in, man. Let that really settle, especially if you're a Cowboys fan. Let that seep right into you. Let that hurt. Let that hurt sink in. Ooh, that's got to suck. So to them, this is it. This is the game. Even though we play them again, and of course, if this game they lose, this game doesn't even matter. We didn't even want to win, actually. You see, if you lose, it gives you the courage to win in the game where you don't. That's the kind of shit I hear from them. And it's like, all right, buddy, whatever helps you sleep at night, talk through it. Just go ahead and talk through it. But this is their Super Bowl. So if they win, it's, oh, we knew the Eagles were the worst team ever. No, we're the greatest. So for them, it's Super Bowl confetti out. They're making, videos. We got to hear about it from the content creators. I don't talk to those people. I prefer Eagles football. Now, if we win, it's, as we just mentioned there, it didn't even matter, actually. They're not even good. They have so many weapons. They're a good team, but they're not good. It's the system, but the system isn't good. That's what I hear all the time. And it's just like, holy shit. So it's not going to be a big deal. For us, it is, because that's how you go into the bye, baby. And you got the Chiefs afterwards. We've been waiting for that rematch. So this is sicko time, baby. Like, we're going to get this. I'm going to give you what I can throughout that. Maybe I'll just start making random live videos while I'm like putting the room together, right? So, I think this is going to be a good one. I'm really hopeful we go out here and kick some ass. But, hey, man, it's the Cowboys. We know it could be a battle to the death. We got to be expectant of anything. But, hey, let's go. Let's effing go, Birds. But, yeah, it was a Reed Blankenship here to give us a live. No, it's 23 of them, no doubt. You'll have a great time. Yeah, that's so cool. 23 of them coming to America for the first time now. Hopefully they don't have to venture too far and see really what this place is. But, hey, Philly will show them a good time. The city of brotherly love, all about it. Man, I hope they have a great time. And I'm telling you, you guys better get them. And look, whatever, I'm not even saying one because I know no matter what cheesesteak place I say, somebody's going to get pissed off. But, there are some good ones out there. I'm a huge fan of Jim's. Don't get mad at me on South Street. And, obviously I like Del Sanders a lot. I've talked about that. Tony Luke's, that's like the one where that's like Pat's and Geno's to me, but that's the one I can handle. Tony Luke's, I don't mind that one. But there's some really, like that John's Roast Pork. There's some really interesting, different little ones. I know some people have recommended Ishkabibbles, like definitely some good ones, but throughout my days, Pat's and Geno's is just not where you go. And I think we all know that. And you are a good man, Brian. I appreciate you tuning in, dude. And hey, I try to keep it real. And look, maybe I'm a little too real at times. I'm sorry if I sound like Grumpy Pants McGee at times, but man, I'll tell you what, I'm just glad I get a second chance at life. And I try to come here and be as positive as I can and bring that energy. And some days, I feel like I got hit by a Mack truck, but I remember, hey, look, there's people going through other things and they need to come here and get that escape. So don't take that from them by being, the Grinch. So look, I try to keep it real, but I also just try to keep it positive. I know that it gets off the rails because there's so much negativity out there. We got to try to combat it, but it is what it is. Oh, that is a great question. Why have we not even thought of that? And look, this week, you mean? Yeah, the Chiefs and Dolphins, is it? That'd be cool. I don't know though. I wonder what his work schedule is like, but we'll have to let him know. Drew, if you're watching this later, in the morning, I guess it will be for you. We want to know. Let us know. Are you going? And they better. Their asses better fear those birds. And look, man, I just, for me, I'm not worried about games. I get nervous before the game, every damn game, and I always will, because I love it. Just like getting nervous on the show. I love it. It's just those nerves are excitement, man. It empowers me, just like when I played the game, man. I use that. You know what I mean? Use that energy. That's what you have to do with it. Don't let it hinder you. So I'm all about it. But that'd be cool if he is going. But yeah, man, love to hear the positivity, people getting on board here. You know exactly how I feel about this team. And look, I'm telling you, the media after this game will be repeating their Super Bowl predictions. Watch. I got a piece for his post. Yo, I love to hear that. That's what it's all about. Let's run him right into the ground. Yes, he does. And he's now a Philadelphia 76er. How insane is that? Kenny Martin Jr. Damn it, we just traded for him. We got Covington back. Let's go, my boy Rocco. And then who else we get? Nicholas Batum and another Philly native, Marcus Morris, is here. So got rid of Tucker and Harden. So we cleared up that cap space, got some draft picks. I'm excited about it. I'm sure we can use that stuff to acquire more pieces. But you guys know I was one of those people that was a big fan of Maxey, was anti-trading him for Kyle Lowry. That was the same year I was on board with Hurts. So I got so much hate for supporting Hurts and Maxey, and it's really weird to see today. Like, that was like, just like a year and a half ago. And it's like, yeah, that's what I saw. Slot concerns me. Yeah, he's really good, man. So we got to bring our A game against that team for sure. He just thorny. Yo, he's a very young piece. Yeah, he's not anybody that, but I love the fact that he's on this team, and he's got some great defense. He's just somebody that goes out and gets it, but very athletic. He's got a lot to work on. I don't think he ever becomes anything too crazy, but nice rotational piece that I won't mind if gets that defense going. I am actually excited about that trade. Going to run over Dallas. Yeah, man, all about it. And yes, Dallas only has the pass. Yeah, she does. And I appreciate her truly, for sure. I think next Fan Friday, next week, I'm going to leave it open to everyone, not just the channel members. So all of you will be able to get a question in. It's the bye week. So not sure how much content I'm going to be putting out during the bye. I have like 20 projects I need to do to this house and the shop everywhere, man. It's going to be insane. So, I've been literally waiting for this bye, like I play or something. Like, oh, I can't wait for the bye week. Like, but literally, I need that free time. I really do. But I agree 100% there with you. And this is their Super Bowl for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get rolling out here in a second. I'm going to get through these comments. But, dude, you guys you're too kind, and I love that, when I see you guys laughing, I know, because I'm like, all right, dude, you're crazy. You got to chill out a little bit. And if you guys have ever, like, one of these days we'll do, like, a live stream during the game or something. I don't know if I could do that because I am a lunatic, dude. Exactly, China, exactly. It's always their Super Bowl. We are the best, so they have to bring it all, man. And I'm all about it. I think we're going to have 6. I'm all about whooping that ass, but 3 after this game. Sure, let's go. Yes, I agree with you there. And I love, the fact that you guys bear with me, even in the insanity of it all. I thought Herschel, the friendly ghost, was coming back in here for a sec, but dude, you guys are awesome. Bearing with this room being torn apart for this entire season. Literally, you guys remember, I tore this apart because I thought I was going to do this and then snap my ankle. And the season was here and it was like, oh my God. And I still had a Jeff that my ankle's actually still kind of tender, but that's because I didn't take care of it. I went to that game. I went to the casino after. You guys remember, went to the date night like the day after. I'm like, I don't even know how I'm doing this. Didn't bring crutches. I was like, each step, I was like, oh my God. Like, I just wanted my trainer back from high school, just like wrap my ankle and I'll push through it. But I didn't have any of it. And it sucked. But, dude, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this damn bye week. I need it, dude. I want to make this look better for you. And I've been trying to figure out what kind of computer I can get for a reasonable price. Maybe just try to make some payments on it, something. I'm like, dude, I'm so tired of this lagging, of the lighting, of everything I do. And I put so much work into this. It drives me crazy. But, oh, damn, dude. Well, you're definitely in our thoughts, prayers, the good vibes. And I say all that because, look, man, whatever the hell you believe in, I want all that positive energy going your way. Nothing getting in the way of that. Man, hate to hear that, but hope everything goes well for you there. Linda in the house, appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Let's go, birds! You know the energy is high because, well, we're about to go whoop some cowboy ass, and oh, we need it. I'm trying to stay calm, but I'm really feeling that this team, I don't want to, don't jinx it, don't go. So many things go through my head, but it's like, dude, let's just go beat their ass because I know that we can beat their ass. Let's effing go. I know you're feeling it. I know you know these walls ain't ready because once we whoop that ass, I'm going to be jumping for joy, and they ain't ready for what I've got to say because, oh, they want to slander our birds nonstop. Let us know. Well, we're about to let you know. Keep that same energy, as I always say. You know, you can talk as much as you'd like, but just come on back now as soon as it's done. And you guys know, well, that doesn't happen very often. So, well, I don't blame them. I would definitely run myself. But look, unfinished business indeed. And I got some unfinished business in this room. I can't wait. I was literally just talking to Chelsea about it. I'm like, I can't wait. I got a new TV stand downstairs needs put together. Oh my God. It's just like these things have been there and I have not been able to do them. And it makes me want to cry. I know they're dependent on me and I need to get it done. Yeah, me too, man. I'm just, glad we got things in return, right? And got rid of the problem. Hope everything goes well. Hey, and we're all, for Legend, Joseph, all of you guys, everybody out there, you're going through anything, minuscule, minute, doesn't matter, man. Every problem is a problem. And I don't like to say like, oh, it's, something's worse in the world. It's like, no, man, don't overlook what you got going on, man. Focus on it and handle it and fight through it, baby. And whatever I can do to help you, I would love to. So reach out. I mean, you're sitting in the hospital afterwards. You're bored. Reach out, man. Comment on some videos. Do whatever. I mean, look, man, I'm always here for you guys. And if you ever need, you want, to get more in depth, hey, look, I'll give you my number. I want you to, Joseph, Legend, whatever you're going through, I want you to know that there is someone here, that is here for you. Because I have so many times in my life, even when there were people like my family and friends that were there, you get to a point in life when you've messed up so much and it's just like, oh, I don't want, to even tell anyone I'm going through this or, this. No one cares, but it's people do, man. And we trick ourselves, man. We're our own worst enemy a lot of times. And I just want to help people see that, man. I'm the poster boy for that shit. So, yeah, I just try to help people, man. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I go through crap all the time. And I tell you guys that, and we get through it together, baby. That's all I ask. Right. And look, I think that, I think that when you look at what the Commanders do, look, they have the enemy there, clearly, with the Chiefs. He knows, and I think one thing that people are missing is Sean Desai, runs that Gannon style, the Vic Fangio tree defense. And that's something that Eric Bieniemy had to go against twice a year for a few years there, while Fangio's with the Broncos, Bieniemy with the Chiefs. So he knows that defense. He knows how he likes to go against it. He just won a Super Bowl against us using it. So our defense, they've had struggles, but that Bieniemy's a little son of a bitch. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, I thought our offense whooped their ass. I thought that their defense, 4 passing touchdowns now in the beginning of the game, I think it was just stupid mistakes. You're shooting yourself in the foot. We talk about that all the time. And do you expect that? But let's get rid of that stuff, right? Especially this point in the season. This is where we want to get to, right? We want to find our identity, stop making stupid mistakes. So that's what we hope for here. And that's what it's all about. You sickos, man, all about it. Looking for finally catch up. Like, oh, the Beatles are not overrated when they finally. Yeah. And to me, Anton, someone just commented today earlier, like, that has to drive you crazy. Like, and I'm like, yeah, it does. And I try not to be annoying because I know you guys are awesome. But it is crazy, like, that I have to say these things and people say stuff and it's like, yeah, I know. I tried. It's the worst is Jalen Hurts for me. I took so much hate for that. And it's like, I just trying to help. And then we see where we are now. And that was another one. My brother's like, dude, you tried. Yeah, he's like, you're right. I was against, and he wasn't one of those people like, he sucks. He just had a hard time believing that he was going to develop into something special. So, hey, it is what it is. And a lot of people, didn't have faith, but it's, who cares? You know what I mean? Like I told him, you're on board now. I don't care. It's the people that went out of their way. And like, some of them you can just tell were just flat out racist. You know what I mean? And it's just like, what the So I ain't about that hate, man. Look, we're all about sharing that love here. Getting the ball out quick. Yeah, man, that's Bieniemy. He knows what he's doing, man. And we've seen it over and over again. And a big shout out to Linda again. Thank you so much for that super chat. And I need a lot more than that. Oh, if this Chromebook wasn't 10 years old, we'd have a nice graphics. I'd be able to make things faster. It takes me so long. I'm like, I couldn't imagine what I would do if I had good equipment. Like, whoo, it's game over after that. Fastball is falling. Oh, man. Hey, look, it's a week-by-week league. We talk about that. Some matchups are better than others. And I just think that, each week, you saw us beat the Dolphins' ass. Then we struggle, and maybe we go beat the Cowboys' ass. You never know. Yeah, and I'm always somebody, and I tell people, look, I match energy, man. So if you come in telling me what I don't know and how you hate everything, bro, I'm going to put you right in your place. And people don't handle that. And it's like, well, dude, if you don't handle dicks real well, maybe don't be a dick. I don't know, man. But I'm the same way, dude. I match energy, and I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet. But I can assure you, I believe in polar opposites, dude. As far as I can go that way, I can go just as far that way. And trust me, I've unfortunately had to find that out, and other people have had to find that out in life. But I don't like that other side. I'd like to be over here. And that's why I tell people, like, look, man, you could just, okay, you want to be like that, but just understand that I'm going to do it way better. I think, obviously we are the best against the run. Pollard has had his struggles, 3.8 yards per carry so far this season. I think that this team could shut down the run, make them one-dimensional, and I think they're going to have to try to pass a lot, and I think they will. I think they'll try that quick game against us, and, CeeDee Lamb in the slot against whoever is there, whether it's Ricks or Brown or Scott or whoever we're using, but I think you see a lot of the passing game, and we want to see that, right? We want to make them one-dimensional. I'm okay with the dinking and dunking, bend, don't break, but don't be giving up stupid first downs. Like, you got to know when to do what, and there's a lot of freedom with these corners to do, what they think is right when they're playing off and doing things. That's a lot of time them. This is a match zone defense, and a lot of people get confused by that. So go watch those videos on the defense. Explains it all. Yeah, man, we are the top team in the league in the D line, man. And look, they're going to try to run. They're going to try their best, but we just got to stay the number one run defense here. So, look, come get it. Come get it. Yeah. Oh, whoa, this corner suck. They're laughing. Who knows if it's true? Who cares? We're going to whoop their ass either way. So, look, you make them one-dimensional, like we talked about this week in the top matchups. Make Dak Prescott throw some interceptions. We get a big win here this Sunday. Said look, he and Bradbury know they got to do better. That's why I hate when fans are like, oh, I hate this player. He sucks. Trade him. Do this. It's like, dude, people have bad games, man. If we traded and cut every player every week, like, we wouldn't have a team, dude. Like, you can't be reactionary like the media. You got to understand the sport. That's what this show is for, right? And you sickos know what I'm talking about. But those people out there, dude, they're just lost. And I'm like, hey, if you ever want to watch a show that, like, actually gives you information, and I always just say, like, if that's up your alley, and not trying to upset you, and, people get so pissed. And it's like, dude, I just want you to understand what you're talking about so you don't look so stupid. But I guess they prefer it. Look, I'm all about it. All about it. I have not listened to Slay's podcast. I'll have to check that out. I can't even listen to the Kelsey brothers. Like I told you guys before, it's not that I don't want to listen to stuff and do stuff. my free time, here it is. You guys see it right here. And I love you guys for it, but I really do got to get going. Got my PC for under 200, ain't old 32. Ooh, I have a Chromebook 2. It costs more and a way better PC. Well, this Chromebook is not better than I can promise you that, but it's an awesome gift from years ago when I was stuck in the hospital, just something, and it turned into this. I never knew I was going to do all this, and now it's like, I better step up my game. And so, look, I know I've got the top content, but I also would like to have the top look. You got a carpet match draped. What do they say? I don't know. That is not the right saying. Yes, and you know what? What a perfect timing for this comment. Yes, I am losing my effing mind. I think I heard that on a show last night. I'm losing my mind. But I think that's what I need. Desktop. I need it. Hey, man, look, I appreciate that. And look, I don't ever try to get that side coming out, but it does happen, bro. That's kind of shitty. It makes me understand when my dad had this disease, why sometimes he'd be so pissed, but it's like, I definitely feel like a grumpy old man sometimes. So I'm sorry if I come off that way, but I truly love all of you. And yeah, I'm going to need help with that stuff, dude. So definitely going to be looking for that. But let me scroll through your events. Yeah, man, people, they're going to hate on this team as much as they want, but I hope he just comes out and whoops some ass. But I appreciate all of you guys. I really got to get going here, though. Dude, I love you guys, though. It means the world to me. You guys are awesome. I heard what you're saying. I was saying my Chromebook is trash. But you go online for the game on Sunday. That's something I'm going to try to do. I don't know if I'm going to the cabin. If I do, I'll still go live from there. It might just be really, really choppy, and it might not be on my Chromebook here, but this might be one of the last videos you guys see in this room like this. Now, I'll still try to make it while I'm painting and doing stuff like that, like if I have something to do that night, but it just might look different. I might be set up somewhere else. But, woo! Let's effing go. We made it through another fantastic Fan Friday. And Anton, I'll be reaching out. Need a little help with that computer stuff, and I appreciate you. But no, I do not make halftime shows anymore, man. It just didn't get any views. Nobody was tuning in. And most of the time, everything I was saying, people were telling me how much the Eagles suck. We got to trade everyone. And it was just like, okay. I just wanted to talk football, right? But hey, as this thing grows, the more sickos that get in here and actually, love that kind of stuff, maybe we'll go back to that one day. But in this game, if I do go there, I'm going to be, hanging out. So it's going to be wild. But, trying to do this stuff. So I'm going to make it happen, though, pregame. And if it is, you'll know that the postgame then will be, from there for a second. Then when I get home, I'll talk to you guys. It won't be a super late night like when I'm coming home for the games at 3 a.m. or anything. But hope you guys are all having a great Friday. A big shout out to Linda again. Thank you so much for that super chat. A big shout out to Liz. Thank you for getting that Fan Friday question in. And next week, I'm going to be putting the post out around Wednesday. I'm going to let everyone, not just the channel members, because it's the bye week, get your questions and topics in for next Fan Friday. Whatever's on your mind. It could be about the Eagles, anything, man. You want to know something about me? I don't care, man. I love Fan Fridays. It's a great chance for us to just shoot the shit. And you guys, cannot thank you enough for taking the time here. All your questions, all your comments, everything you're doing, just hitting the like button. I mean, whatever you're doing, I cannot thank you. Putting your eyes on the screen, that means enough to me, the world to me. China, Brian, Joseph, all of you guys commenting tonight, I cannot thank you enough. Anton, thank you for the advice on the computers. If I missed anybody, I can't even believe I just remembered all those names. It's been one of those weeks, but I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Have yourselves a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow. Practice squad elevations will be out. We'll see both teams, and we'll talk about any updates, injuries, any of that stuff. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. But hey, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you every damn time. Seriously, it means the world that you guys take the time here. And if you guys have more questions, you want to continue the conversation, you can always comment down below when the show is over. You're watching later, comment like you're part of it. I will happily talk some birds with you. But I will definitely reach out to you, my man. But I love you all. Appreciate you. But thank you for that, my man. And okay, let me get my brain right here. We are heading out. I'll be back. I told you that tomorrow. Practice squad elevations. Maybe do a live one in the night if I can, depending on if I'm going away or not. So tune in tomorrow for that. But until then, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great Friday night. Dallas sucks. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!